to me, there's two things I wanted to hit you on a wide receiver topic. But number one is when you watch guys like I don't even know how else to describe it. It's like this guy, like Keenan Allen to me is a basketball player on the football field. When I watch Rome Odunze, I think there's a feel and there's a movement that there's a basketball player element to what they do. And so I'm like, okay, it's kind of like a basketball and grass thing. But that was my first thing. The second thing was did you see the video that the Rams put out about when they picked Puka and McVay is in there with Les? And McVay's describing exactly the role that he's going to play, has a plan for him, all those things. But the phrase that he used that I'm like, I've described around this many times, but I've never said it this succinctly. And I'm like, I actually have talked to a bunch of people about this because I loved it so much. Was he talked about the thing I love about Puka is he's grounded through the catch. And I'm like, that when you see it. And like when you watch Rome Odunze, he hits it. He is full go running through the ball, cleats on the ground. It's one of the reasons why we talked about at the combine. Like Puka had the fastest combine gauntlet drill, because if you think about it, if your feet never come up and if you're never jumping to catch a ball, then if you jump to catch a ball, you're hitting the brakes. When you're hauling straight down the line and catching everything because you're so confident in your hands, you run through the ball. You don't gather. You don't leave your feet. It's grounded through the catch. I'm like, what a great scouting phrase that I'm going to use many times over. But Rome Odunze is 100% grounded through the catch.
Yeah, there's two things to me that I think about with that quote and just the idea of being grounded through the catch. One, it's confidence in your route running. I think that's a part of it. Just confidence in your hands too. Overall, as a confidence as a player, I think in both phases, both in your hands and in your ability to like be in the right spot where you're supposed to be, which I talked to Puka at the Super Bowl, and that was kind of what when he told me his favorite route to run was that dig cut, like on dagger and stuff like that. And just that Matthew Stafford saw that early in training camp or in mini camps was like, we need to get that guy the ball on this route specifically over and over and over again, because his hands are in the right place. He's in the right place. So I think it's that confidence. And also it's just a fearlessness too, because like a lot of times when you're working that middle of the field specifically, or working on boundary routes and in contested situations, you're going to get clocked a little bit. Not like you used to do in the old days, but you certainly are in a position where you can take a big hit. And I think both Puka and Rome Odunze have that like confidence and fearlessness to their game